All right, it's the Fertile Fireside Chat. It's an hour of fertility. Dr. Rob Kiltz, how's everyone doing today? I'm here to answer questions, share some comments and ideas of improving your fertility. Let's see, Lealina, hello, how are you doing? We have CNY Fertility, Dr. Kiltz, YouTube, Facebook, and welcome. Joy, how you doing? M. Delic, good morning. Kelly, Cole, WV, Talks, Traux. Good morning, Aunt Telly. How you doing? We're talking about fertility, improving your fertility journey. And being infertile is not an easy one. The causes to me are all the same. It's all about inflammation. Good morning, Erica. How you doing? And we're learning how to improve your fertility naturally, male and female, sperm source, egg source, and implantation environment. And then obviously, what can you do in the Western world, adding supplements, herbal medicines, other ideas like acupuncture, massage, meditation, prayer, nutrition, and whether you're doing surgery for or IUI or IVF, donor eggs, your eggs, whichever way it is. Miniatura, how you doing? Allison, good morning. How are you doing? Chanel, Erica, a beautiful day in paradise. This is all strictly paradise, right? Ribeyes. Good morning to my friend. Ribeyes, butter, and glitter. Is that it? And glitter. I love it. I love it. Let's see. It's all about fertility, the hour of power. And if you haven't read my book on the Fertile Feast, you might check this out on Amazon. Talks about a lot of things you can do in the Eastern and Western worlds to improve. To be recorded so I can watch later. Yes, JP, this is all recorded. I'll put it out there. Enjoy the World Cup, and it'll be there later. I'll make sure. Throw in some questions. Take care of them. Let's see. PCOS. Lalina, good morning. I have PCOS, 3 failed IUIs. Sorry about that. Next step, IVF, but too expensive. What do you recommend? Look at CNY Fertility. We have more affordable pricing, and you can even use a natural cycle or use Clomid Letrozole instead of the expensive shots. But think about a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy to look for endometriosis and something called ovarian drilling. It can be helpful. And look at our book, the Family Building Guide. Lots of stuff there. And you know, Crazy Kiltz is about carnivore, keto, carnivore. Keto is okay. Carnivore is the best. That'll help reduce the metabolic syndrome, the prediabetes that I think is related to metabolic syndrome and polycystic ovarian syndrome. So ovarian drilling, laparoscopy for endo. You might want to look at the immune protocols, Lovenox, aspirin, Prograf, Neupogen, intralipids, maybe even IVIG and Humira could be helpful. Completely healed with the carnivore diet. That's a good one. So ribeyes, butter, and glitter commented that simply going carnivore, PCOS. And I have so many on my website and our blog commenting, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of them. They're getting pregnant on carnivore. Wow, right? Krishna, good morning, good night, good evening, good day to everyone. Let's see. April Nichols followed your protocol, and at our third attempt, I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant. We can't, our pleasure. So don't forget, in the Family Building Guide, I don't think I have a copy with me down here in my Sarasota office, but it really is quite amazing. The immune protocols 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the stimulation protocols, which include natural low dose like letrozole, Clomid, or low dose, a little bit of letrozole, Clomid, low dose like 100 to 200 of gonadotropins can really be helpful. But don't forget, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endo, and or the medical treatment, which is either Lupron or Alyssa or Myfembree for about 2 to 3 months. And straight meat, no sides. That's it. That's straight meat, no sides. That's the way to go for sure. 30 weeks. Awesome, April. So many success stories. And I can afford fertility. I can afford it. And again, when you use the I can, you will, you do. So simple and amazing, right? Cold totally in Sarasota. It's colder than usual down here, but it's still nice. It's still beautiful. I was out on my bike yesterday. I may get out on it a little bit today, that I'm heading back to Syracuse to get, so Corley and Kiltz this next week with Lutheringer, retrievals, transfers, surgeries, and more. But don't forget, I am a mom, I am a dad, I am a parent. The positive will lead the path to pregnancy and beyond, right? Paradise, yes, Sarasota. It's all, wherever you're at, it's paradise, right? Transfer on Thursday. My pleasure, Rachel. Awesome. A natural IVF cycle. Let's see. A pico of Leon's life. A peak of Leon's life. I think I got it. Basically, natural cycle is simply you monitor your natural ovulation and a trigger shot to retrieve 1 or 2 eggs. I've seen it work, right? None of the meds. You can eliminate 99% of meds. And then the other is letrozole clomid, 5 to 10 of letrozole, 100 to 200 of clomid combined without any other medications other than a trigger shot, another one. And then the third way is a little bit of letrozole and or clomid with about 100 to 200 of gonadotropins going to follow stem. That's another great way. It works. I've seen it, right? Aspirin prior to retrieval or prior to transfer. Prior to transfer, mostly. Some will use it prior to retrieval. They'll use the aspirin, but you need to stop it a few days before the retrieval. Let's see. Charlemagne, good morning, good afternoon. I've been a pure carnivore for the last 3 months. Where I am, it's hard to find organic meat. That doesn't matter so much. Would it be more healthy to consume the standard meat? Yes, absolutely. It's healthy to consume standard meat, in my opinion. Stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, honey, right? Going through IVF. Marie, currently going through IVF. Do you recommend conventional or ICSI? ICSI is what I recommend. If you're not getting pregnant naturally, then injecting sperm in the egg is a standard we do at CNY. I think that's better. Eggs seem to make me sleepy. Should I remove them completely or just take naps? That's what I do. Take a nap. You'll feel better. But yeah, you don't need the eggs. Steak, salt, and water really is great. Fatty meat. And don't forget, I think the organ meats are really good. Let's see. Failed in starting round 2. Praying hard. This is the one. Let's see. I am grateful. Absolutely love you. J Hand 6609. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent. That's it, right? I am fertile. That's it. Let's see. Starting, make sure I get these names. Steele, Greg, starting BJJ in January, and I'm looking to change my diet to steak, water, and salt. Would like to know if you think this would help. Absolutely. Steak, water, salt, fatty meat, and faith in the healing powers of your mind and life. And don't forget some cold water therapy and meditation prayer. And you can lift the heavy weights, but not too heavy because they damage the joints. But absolutely the nutritional change. And you can look at our Keto for Fertility guide with Miss Maria Emmerich. And also our carnivore guide is on its way. Ovarian drilling, explain. Oh, yes, Allah's. So in a polycystic ovary, the ovaries have a tougher covering and many small cysts. And by sticking small needles in the ovary in these little cysts, somehow it seems to enhance ovulation and getting pregnant. Laparoscopically, some people do an ovarian wedge where they cut a portion out. I prefer to do the ovarian drilling personally. All right. J.R. Drake, 4 unsuccessful transfers, and doctor is recommending transferring 2. You already have twins. It's very high risk. Scared to do it. Don't do it. It's simple. Have you done the laparoscopy, hysteroscopy? Are you doing carnivore keto? Are you fasting? Are you using any of the nutritional supplements, organ meats, and or the molecular fertility male and female supplements might be helpful. Acupuncture, massage, visualization. I am a mom, I am a dad, and laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endo, and look at the immune protocols 1, 2, 3, and 4, PRP, HCG, Neupogen washes, HCG, Neupogen sub-Q, and things like fish oil lipids, Prograf or Plaquenil, Neupogen, or we mentioned that, and Lovenox, 30 twice a day, prednisone 10 twice a day. Those might help you out, JR. R. Drake. Chanel, James Anderson. The burning would happen just before her periods would begin. Architect, what is the my wife for the past 6 months would experience a burning sensation, especially when urinating. A little over 1 month ago, this burning began, not stopped. Could this be hormonal? Well, it could be infectious and or certainly inflammatory. This is where I think a lot of the oxalates, the phytates, the lectins, the sugars from plants go fatty meat. Again, you want to go to your provider and get a urine check for an infection. You may want an antibiotic or antifungal or antiviral. That could be helpful. Again, I think the hormones are not the cause, they're the side effect of the damage. So a plant-based diet damages our bodies. Excessive exercise damages our bodies. Excessive heat damages our bodies. Alcohol certainly damages our bodies. And those damages to our body cause inflammation, which can lead to pain. Pain is a sign of inflammation. Pain, redness, swelling, dysfunction, and failure of the organs is the call. And heat, right? It's painful, it's hot, it's red. Let's see, and it's swollen, and it doesn't work right, or it fails. Those are all the signs of inflammation. And again, get checked, make sure there's no anatomic cause, look for blood in the urine, get a culture to look for bacteria or yeast there. Sometimes you might even want a trial of an antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral for 10 days to 30 days, potentially in some cases. And this is where oxalate dumping may be a problem for sure. Change diet, prostate health. Zach, how you doing? Gluten intolerance and hypothyroidism. I recommend go to Kiltz's Carnivore. It's crazy. The baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Gluten. See, glutens come from seeds and nuts, wheat mostly, right? But there's a lot of opiate or morphine-like substances that make us want more of it, which ultimately damages us inside. So those are some things that I think are real important. Transfer, let's see, Sabrina Hussein, which would you transfer with day 3, 3-5, a 3M, or 2-7? The Morula is probably a great one, but they're all good quality. See, measuring an embryo and saying you're going to make it and you're not, we don't have the ability to do that. And whether it's a good embryo or a bad embryo doesn't mean they're all going to be good human beings, right? But I think whichever one you choose is right for sure. The more cells, the less fragmentation, the more symmetry, theoretically, the more likely it is to implant and be a baby. That's how we get this. Erica Plotkin, welcome. Thanks for being here. Fresh or frozen transfer for over 40 crowd. Both work great. I often recommending day 3 freeze-alls, do duo or triple stems where you serial stimulate and bank embryos, then do a transfer. I think that's the best way. So I love frozen embryo transfers really well. Gluten intolerance. Doc, please, if you can, spare 2 seconds for some tips about prostate health. Zach, well, think about the prostate sits at the bottom of the pelvis, just like the uterus, tubes, and ovaries. The prostate is there, and there's a lot of inflammation from a plant-based diet. We're fermenting, which makes heat and gas in the pelvis. It also makes alcohol, aldehydes, heat, and gas, which damages the prostate. For me, I think the best health for prostate is carnivore. It's the bacon, eggs, butter, beef. You can use Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but not all the time. No significance. And when you fast, you reduce inflammation. An empty gut is a healthy gut, builds a full life. And those are some things I think are really important because my prostate went back to normal. I used to have prostatic hypertrophy due to a plant-based diet. I don't eat plants of any significance anymore. That's the very best tip I can give everyone. But get yourself checked out. Things like meditation, prayer, cold water therapy, yoga, tai chi, and slowing it down will help also. Ramby, let's see, lost 20 pounds using meats diet in a month. It's very healthy. Listen, using meat, I'm assuming you went carnivore. It's the very best thing. You're going to lose the extra pounds if you're overweight, you're going to gain the true important pounds if you're underweight. And ultimately, the muscles build, the life builds, the pregnancy happens, fertility, your hormonal imbalances will clear up. Inflammation, endo, adeno, fibroids, I think, are all caused by plant-based diet. But you will feel the very best, Ramby. Let us know how you're feeling, by the way. Mondays at 7:30 p.m., the Mighty Tribe meets up. It's a Zoom meeting, and it's for everyone. There's no private meetups for us right now. It's open to everyone. IVF equipment, Mrs. Al Campbell, it's starting to be delivered, but the majority still won't be here probably until end of January, February, and then we're going to get it all geared up. We're praying for April, May, and it's here, lickety split. I know it. Ina Ford, good morning. Embryos, do you want to have to transfer at once? Erica, I recommend one embryo in most, occasionally two, rarely any more than that. If you're over 40 plus, 41, 2, 3, considering 3 or 4 is not unreasonable, but you may be a higher risk, right? Kelly, running is bad for fertility. Running is deadly for all of us. Unless you're running away from a saber-toothed tiger or a lion, slow it down. I don't recommend, Kelly, I don't recommend running. I recommend light workout, right? You want to do mostly yoga, tai chi, meditation, Pilates, where you do the resistance work to build the core, but keep it cool, right? I don't recommend running while doing an IVF cycle. Now, again, someone's always going to put it out there. Well, I'm a runner and I got pregnant, had a baby with IVF. Yes, that can happen. But the majority, slow it down. Right on. Off my synthroid meds. Well, first of all, if you go to the carnivore way, get off the plants, then your thyroid may heal up and you could likely begin to do maybe half, a quarter, to maybe 2/3 dose, 1/3 dose, and then stop it. But you want to make sure you're being followed by a clinician. You may look at Cytomel or Armour Thyroid, and don't forget to take your iodine, Lugol's. Absolutely. Let's see. H.J. Lumley, what was the question? Let's see. Get off grains, Anthony. That is bread, pasta, and rice, all plants. And this is Kiltz. Plants kill us. This is so simple. Plants are the killers. Steve, how you doing, my friend? SC3 in the house, the tribe. We're talking about fertility, a fertile life. And again, whether you're seeking to become pregnant, have a child yourself with a partner, or you're simply working to stay healthy so that you can preserve and improve your future fertility, that's critical for a male sperm, female eggs, and the implantation environment. All of it is important. Carnivore is the healthiest thing we all can do. That's so amazing. Let's see. Or real estate. Good morning, Olega. Yaya. Transferring my embryos to Sarasota. Good idea. Let's see. Too classy. We will be able to do that starting in probably April, May. Start the transferring. We're really working on this. All right. Thanks for being here. We eat one small meal in the morning, a big meal at night. Yes, I say one meal, but you may have 1 or 2 snacks to keep the bowels empty as can be, because we've been duped. More meals is not good for us, my friend. One good embryo, do you suggest just transferring then? What is your rationale for multiple retrievals, banking embryos? Well, Erica, depends on how many children you want or whether or not you want to put the money into banking more embryos. That can work very nicely, for sure. But I would say that if you're ready, put it in, have a baby. If it doesn't work, do another retrieval. So there's just different paths and roads. Which is the best? Whichever the one that you decide based on your needs and your desires. It's not perfect, unfortunately. 46 years is best to use donor eggs. It's going to be, at 46, you're going to spend 10,000 to 15 to 20,000 on donor eggs, where you might have just a 1% or less. I'm sorry, your eggs, 1% or less. But if you spend the same amount of money on donor eggs, it's 50 to 75%. That's much, much better. Alexandra, good morning. Faith, fat, fitness, fertility. It's looking, obesity and being fat is not the cause of disease. It's eating plants which cause our diseases, unfortunately, right? One small meal, yes. Let's see. And again, you're addicted to sugars, plants. You're withdrawing to the plant chemicals. So give yourself a little time. Maybe try a little bone broth or butter. Always better. Low dose naltrexone help. Anti-inflammatory. LDN. Look up the low dose naltrexone book. Phil Boyle from Ireland's been doing low dose naltrexone for years. It's anti-inflammatory. 1.5 to 3 to 4.5 milligrams is good. All right. One good embryo, put it in. Ina, my pleasure. Thank you for your wisdom also. We're all learning this together. Let's see. My DHA sulfate is usually borderline on the high side. Will that affect transfer? No, I don't think so. Again, we're pulling a lot of this stuff out of the air that may not be quite as easily answerable, but that's not the problem. Inflammation is the problem, which may lead to a borderline high DHEA, which is a higher androgen levels for sure. Marie, reduced stinging after injections of follistim, low dose HCG. Ice it up a little bit. Just put some ice. Some people will do Emla cream, but just try to ice it down and go boom, in and out. Done. I feel great. But ice it down is probably better than heating it up. Let's see. Pineapple, avocado, French fries are not good for IVF. Agan, Naimi. Not good, not good, not good. Architect, 38 years young. She has PCOS. Do you think her embryos will be? They're going to be great, Architect. Remember, she should do Kiltz's baby's way, right? Double trouble. It's all about the baby's way. It's always about the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That's the very best way, and no sugar required in Kiltz's ice cream recipe at all. But avocado, pineapple, they're all sugar. French fries, very infrequently. Again, not much, right? Colorado, Sarasota, will that affect? No, you should be fine, but you got to wait till we're open in Sarasota for sure. One small meal is the best. Laura Toddson, how you doing? It's my pleasure. We all have to have faith in God and look in the mirror, and there he is. Look in the mirror, and there we are, right? Thanks for your appreciation, and I appreciate you, by the way, our entire CNY fertility family, all of us together. But there's so many great OBGYNs, fertility doctors out there really working to bring cutting edge, but the cutting edge, you sometimes have to get back to the cuddling edge, right? The ancient treatment of simply caring, each of us, right? Sabine, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you. She was listening. Oh, great, great, great. Again, look at, and PCOS, metabolic syndrome, polycystic ovarian syndrome, it's just a damage from a metabolic diet, pre-diabetic diet. That's all. Kelly D. Francis, we're looking for about 7 to 10 millimeters, nothing less than 7, and over 20, probably not good, but we don't have that one exact, unfortunately. Let's see. Silverware, how you doing? Ruben, gracias a todos. Cindy Fala, is that right? Markham, Carnival Bright, hey. Thank you, Ramib, 1111. Awesome. Tandris, Agni, good morning. It's okay for us to consume one small meal in the morning and a big meal at night. Yes, that's good. That's okay. Listen, I had some bacon this morning. I typically, some days I'll have a little bit of butter and I'll have a little bit of steak. That's it. Let's see. What qualifies someone to transfer 2 embryos? Usually a few failed cycles, not as good quality, and over 35, 38. That's it. Sienna, it's been great. I'm so thankful to each doctor and nurse makes the journey a bit easy when you have a nice staff. It does. Thank you so much. We had a really great celebration last night at Fleming's with the Sarasota team. So excited. Dr. Alan Glover is excited to get us moving in IVF in down here. Starting cycle in 3 weeks. Is there anything that I can do to help my chances? Go to drkiltz.com and CNY Fertility, or go to Amazon, Facing Destiny, and read the Family Building Guide, the Keto Guide, the Fertile Feast. You got to download this Amazon and look at. See, I think carnivore is like the radical best nutrition for all of us. Absolutely. It's going to all of these things. Nurses, the great team making a great, amazing journey. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Colorado's doing an awesome job. What caused someone? We got that answer. Good. Thanks for being here. Sarah's good to be come a full. Oh, yes. I'm praying to the heavens and the gods. April, May. I'll stay April, May. Equipment's being delivered. We're nearly done with the equipment. We're there. Giannis, how you doing? The father of medicine. The knowledge is power. Now we know, after so many years eating carbs and sugars and vegetables and fruits. I know, it's crazy. Plants be the predators and we be the prey. That's the simple craziness, right? Eat the meat, be the master. That's why Kiltz's baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. That's it. Blood pressure meds, and this whole process of my doc has me on labetalol, Sabine. Again, when you go either keto and fasting, carnivore is lasting, your blood pressure will come down. No fruit, no fiber, no vegetables, no coffee, no tea, no whiskey, wine, no beer. It's amazing, right? Let's see. Where can you get these books? You can go to Amazon. You can buy the Family Building Guide. You can buy Kiltz's Keto, the Carnivore's Coming. You can get the Fertile Feast and the Fertile Secret. All of them are there for all of us, my friends. God bless you. Thank you so much, Lorena. Love you, my friend. We're all sharing together. I'm learning from you, and we're all sort of learning together. We have to listen and learn more to gain the knowledge, right? Absolutamundo. Take for pain after retrieval. Motrin, Tylenol, again, for a short amount of time. But try a cool compress that can help. Cool water soak that can really help a lot. We put too much heat on it. Do a cold shower soak. But and we use some tramadol, but we really like to stick to Tylenol and Motrin. Even just small amounts, minimize to maximize, eliminate to make sure you get elevated. Right. My husband and I felt so loved and supported in Syracuse from you, Lacey, in intralipids. Oh, she's our nurse. I think Ashley and DJ in acupuncture. Rachel, thank you so much. Thank you. Praying, yoga, and manifesting. I'm a mom. I'm a dad. I'm pregnant. I'm on this journey. We are on this journey, all of us together. I'm simply sharing some thoughts and ideas that I've seen help, and it may help you. But if it doesn't, it's going to help someone else. So keep passing these along. Why some people get pregnant, other people don't, I don't know. It's the big mystery. Kiltz is off coffee now for 6 months. Really almost no. I bought a martini last night. I had one sip. That was it. Done. Barely a sip. It was like touched. And I'm finding, well, I don't even like it anymore. So, but so many people. My husband and I felt so loved. Intralipids, thank you. CNY, Sand, let's see. Kindnesses teams, awesome. Priscilla, awesome. Ketovore diet, 5 months pregnant. Fasting is spiking my morning glucose. It's okay. I would say stop measuring. All these measurings will get us worried, right? But I'd say you need to go carnivore if you really want to get rid of the carbs. See, keto allows carbs, and you want to go carnivore to get rid of the carbs all together, and that'll help. And fasting is lasting. I would say do your meal and make sure it's steak and eggs. Steak and eggs, that's it. All right, Strash Neons. No fallopian tube 32, no cycle problems, 9 euploids on ice, no transfer yet. Am I a good candidate for modified natural? You're a very good candidate. But why are your tubes gone? Always think about the immune protocol 2, 3, or 4, but certainly always think about Kiltz's baby's way, which is carnivore is a craziness. It helps tremendously to make babies. Making babies. Trouble falling asleep. What would you recommend? Read a great book that is going to, and listen to music and pray, but music and do meditation. Thank you, God, Lord, today. But a good prayer before you go to bed. Read a prayer book. Read a meditation book. Don't read like an enthralling thriller or murder mystery. No, that'll help tremendously. And make sure you've eliminated coffee, teas, and some people find if they eat a little bit earlier, but personally, I eat and then I go to bed. I rest and digest, right? Some people take a little bit of what am I thinking? My brain, it'll come to me. Breath and smile every day, right? 38 years young, Sarah, how you doing? Perimenopause. Will my IVF journey be different because of perimenopause? Consult with Colorado location next month. Can't wait. Read the family building guide for sure. And I would tell you, Sarah, go carnivore because the plants contain estrogens, progestins, testosterone, and they're deadly for your ovaries. You do this. I've seen so many babies from carnivore. Keto's okay, but carnivore is the best way, right? Best way. If you can't sleep, what do? I get up and read. I might go for a little bit of a prayer meditation. I sometimes just meditate watching the fire, and suddenly there I go right to sleep, right? Supplements for egg quality outside of CoQ10. Look at our ovarian bloom and look at our nutritional solutions, organ meats. I think those are great. And a little bit of DHEA can help. Let's see. And don't forget your salt and iodine and butter, butter, butter. A stick of butter a day will build and reduce the microbes in your bowels. Best, best, best. Let's see. Such an awesome doctor. Thank you very much, Chanel. Appreciate everyone. We're on this journey together, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, color, geopolitical, whatever it is. We are human beings on this human journey to connect in a positive way to love, faith, and kindness every day, right? Let's see. Melatonin. Thank you. Yes, melatonin, Benadryl, a little bit. My brain couldn't bring up melatonin. I knew it, but a little bit of melatonin is okay. A little bit of Benadryl, but mostly, again, butter makes everything better. That's it. But again, reading something spiritual, faithful, kindful, that is really it. Gastric sleeve. Can we transfer frozen embryos? I think you could transfer at 3 months, 6 months after these surgeries. They're telling people to wait 2 months. I do not believe that's valuable at all. Doesn't make any sense to me, right? Parminder, how you doing, my friend? Awesome and amazing day. This is God's universe. Welcome today. It's the 18th of December, Sunday. Kiltz is flying up north today. Corley, Kiltz, and Lutheringer this week. We're all getting ready, celebrating whatever you're celebrating. But remember this, it on its own, producing it on its own, Kylie, melatonin isn't okay. It actually stops your bodies from making it. Thank you very much. Again, from time to time, but not all of the time. There's always a supplement, a medicinal property, or an herbal medicine, tea that you might find valuable, help you at that moment. But I'm not suggesting melatonin or Benadryl every day. If you can't sleep, there's something going on. But if it happens from time to time, get a book, read a book. That's the very best way. Kylie, thank you very much. Bay, LLC. Can a 5-day frozen embryo, Amanda, be transferred 5 days after retrieval like a fresh transfer, but using a frozen? Yes, you can do that. Ask the goat because I kept getting different answers. Yes, you can. You could thaw and transfer your frozen embryo if you don't have a fresh to transfer, or you want to do some testing or freeze it on its own. You can do that. Florida, Jay, I'm down here. I got down yesterday. We had a great celebration with the Sarasota team at Fleming's, and I'm taking my leftover steak with me. Going back to Syracuse. Awesome. They say melatonin is good for egg quality. Again, they say a lot of drugs are good for egg quality, right? A lot of these things. It may be iodine, melatonin, CoQ10, fish oil, fasting, fatty meat. These are the things. But again, should you take them all the time? Maybe try them a month, 2 or 3. It may be helpful for you. Absolutely. Us went prepared to make our consultation with Rochelle. Go to Amazon, download the Family Building Guide, the Keto Guide, and the Fertile Feast. But you could simply go to drkiltz.com or the CNY Fertility website and get a lot of this information right there. But read that and try to put together all your records, HSG, semen analysis, blood work, genetic testing. You write down your food journal. What do you eat in a week? Don't say healthy, organic, and clean. You should say, I eat ribeye steak, I eat butter, I eat cream, I eat salt, I eat chicken, I eat lettuce, kale, Brussels sprouts, pasta. Write it down. Really important, right? Absolutely. Sound bath to calm my mind. Yes, a candle, a cool bath, meditation, prayer. But mostly you can't sleep because your mind is meddling on worry. And I've been there. Oh my God. I couldn't sleep till 2, 3 in the morning. And then I have to take a nap 2 or 3 during the day. Oh my God. Worry works misery on the master. But if you go to work and start listening and reading positive, uplifting concepts and ideas, it will help, right? Rochelle, should be eating more of that, but okay, keeping track on everything. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. But again, when you're coming to see us, tell us what you've been doing so we can maybe analyze. Soy contains estrogen, progesterone, and androgens. It suppresses your fertility. Did you know that? All right. I know everyone's watching the World Cup today or it's football today. Kiltz is on live at 10 a.m. on the Fertile Side chat, Fireside, right? Optimistically fertile. Yes, right. Kiltzy. How I wean my baby 6 months, feeding her goats, yogurt, beef, tallow, eggs, butter. Do I need to be careful with fat? No, fat's where it's at. You got to be doing that. You got to be doing that. Really important. Babies, when they're done breastfeeding, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Minimize the sweets, maximize the fat. Fat you want to focus on. Protein, 0 to low. Minimize the sugars, my friends. Shout out Dr. Fink and Springs team. Awesome, Amanda. He has truly gone above and beyond for us, and we are so grateful. We're really got an amazing team in Colorado. They're digging deep to really provide everyone with the top-notch care. Really grateful to everyone there. The support to Colorado is amazing. Thank you. Necessarily need the saline ultrasound if you have no fertility issues doing IVF for gender. You don't need to do any of those. I do not want to do the HSG, the saline sonogram. I don't want to do the blood work. I just want to simply make the embryos and put them in. You can do that. You just have to sign off and say, Dr. Kiltz and team is not responsible if we miss some of these things. That's it, right? And we appreciate you. You don't need it. Let's make sure I got everyone here. Let's see. Wean your babies. It's simple. We're all lionesses, lions, cubs, not pigs, cows, or sheep, right? Soy is also hard to digest. Soy is deadly. It's anything from a plant, pretty much anything from a plant contains opiate-like substances. They're highly antigenic, inflammatory. They're all sugar. Sorry, they're all sugar, right? They fuel the fermenting microbes in the gut, which F us up. And that's it, right? The chemicals from plants are trying to kill us. What chemical comes from a ribeye steak? Lions, right? Lions. Only one meal for bodybuilding. March. One meal, 1 or 2 snacks. Make it fatty meat. Kiltz does a little bit of butter. I'll show you my let's see if I can get this for you. This is what I love to do. It's ribeye steak, dry aged in butter. That's the very best thing you want to do. You don't want to focus on eating carbs. Carb loading is deadly. It's like heroin loading. But yeah, and carnivores can build muscle naturally. You don't want to take the supplements, the testosterone. It's deadly. They're bad for us, my friends. And when you're eating plants, you're eating testosterone supplements that inhibit your bodybuilding, and then you have to take the testosterone to make the body build muscles bigger, but that's not good for us either, right? Only eat bacon. You can eat let's see, modest to, Modisto, Luis Modesto. I do beef bacon, awesome and amazing, but I mostly eat ribeye steak and butter. That's the very best thing, right? Awesome. Trini Princess 420, new to this journey, wondering what is the best way to educate myself about the process and just rely to gain a better understanding of IVF. Go to CNY Fertility and look at the CNY Fertility website, drkiltz.com. You can download my books on Amazon, the Family Building Guide, Kiltz's Keto, and the Fertile Feast. And just go to our website. We're going to be doing a lot more YouTube videos about the journey inside the fertility center. What's going on? What's going in the lab? What's going on when you do an egg retrieval, an embryo transfer? All of those, we're really working to show you the stories. Absolutely. Satoshi Mining Company. Awesome. Thanks, Modesto. Let's see. My parents used to live in Tulare, California. Love Tulare and Modesto area. I went to UC Davis in Sacramento area. I will be back for the 26th. I'll be back through January, December 31st. I think I'm even there on the 31st, and I'm out of town on the 31st. Through the 31st. I'm not there the 31st through the 9th. I'll be back on the 10th of January. Check out Reverse TV. Kiltz is going down to Costa Rica to do a TV movie about keto carnivore healing all the chronic diseases. I will be there optimistically, absolutely. No fries or in Kiltz can't have a French fry. Oh my God, Thomas. I have them a little bit dipped in sour cream and mayonnaise from time to time. The fries at what was it? Fleming's last night were amazing. I shared them with Condrup K2 with dipped in mayonnaise and sour cream and a lot of salt. They were really great. Diane, a really great service at Fleming's. Ask for Diane next time you're there. AMH level that is too low for egg retrieval. Sarah, I've seen 0.2 make babies, but as you're getting lower, it may be harder. Now, I'm not saying you can't do the number one prime for 1 to 2 to 3 months, carnivore 3 months, awesome and amazing. I've seen spontaneous pregnancies from carnivore, absolutely. But yeah, you can do that. Let's see. Thoughts on Quest protein snacks and bars? No. No. I don't buy snacks and bars unless it's purely meat-based, but I just make them myself. I take the steak, I cut it up, I dry age it, I throw a little butter on it or some salt. Amazing. It's if it's a snack, my opinion, it's got to be from this: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Minimize to maximize, eliminate to illustrial size. I think that's it. The illustrial top notch, right? It's crazy. But shout out Fink. We got that. Thoughts about cooking videos. Well, I love cooking videos for entertainment, but check out Kiltz's cooking video. There's 1, how to make a steak. 2, how to make a steak. 3, how to make a steak. Oh, I think I did one with the pearl, black pearl, where I saute, where I cooked the pork belly. Really amazing cooking videos. Yes, and I put a few on there. I've got some more coming, but again, I'm shortened, right? We're working on it. Fries from time to time, Thomas, but minimize to become the master. That's it. Absolutely. Solo, 30 years of almost daily headache steak as Kiltz them all. Kiltz them all. That's a good one. I like that. Modesto. Listen, So Kilz, if you will. So my father's stepfather was Joe Kiltz, Kilz. If you look at the paint can company Kilz, so, but as a doctor, I figured Dr. Kiltz, I added a T. So that's how I got the Kiltz. So we're going to Kills all of the headaches. I used to have migraines, Modesto, for years. Gone, done. That's it. So we're Kiltzifying it, right? It's a great, amazing concept. We're having fun with this, right? That's it. Appreciate how to put yourself out there for all of us. Architect, thank you so much. Giving time, energy, enthusiasm. Listen, Architect, you do the same for Kiltz, all right? Everyone. I just want to give you my gratitude because when I see new and old friends, we're always connecting on this journey. Some people get mad at me sometimes, but we're all working to communicate in a way. It's like the dance, right? We sometimes mess it up, but get back on the dance floor, right? That's what it's all about. Thank you very, 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 very much for everyone's comments, ideas. I appreciate it. Listen, it's free to share with Kiltz. Go to the website. You can buy some of my books, some of the paraphernalia, hats, and fun stuff. But ultimately, my job as a physician to help you. Now, look at Ken Berry. Ken Berry, like Ken Berry, that's what he's doing full time. So be a member of Berry and Nisha stuff. Buy the books from others. So because we want to fuel the fire of a new way of healthcare for sure. Right, Sabine, awesome. Really appreciate. Thank you. 30 years. We killed via Kiltz's craziness, right? Man drinking on weekends, not just one or two glasses. Absolutely. All that. Men, women, boys, girls, all ages. Alcohol is deadly for us, right? It's a controlling drug to keep you in line. Soldiers, slave, peasants, and prisoners. We're in line for the masters. The masters are feeding us alcohol, marijuana, coffee, tea. Go down the list, right? Pizza, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk. Enough. Lions watch the sheep. And then when they're hungry, they eat. When they're not hungry, they just watch the sheep and nap, right? This is the crazy story that I've learned, right? No alcohol for sure. All right. Daria Boro, 2 IVF cycles in Roma, E2, 2984. I can do FEG transfer in 2 weeks, but someone suggests I might want to wait. No, you don't have to wait. I still think you could do a fresh of those numbers. Personally, some of my team is like, oh my God, if it's greater than 1,000, you can do a fresh or frozen. You can do it right with the next cycle. You don't need to wait. Your ovaries are recovering. Sweet Lily, 758. What's good to drink? Water. What are you watering for, right? Essential oils, Ina, I don't recommend them. They contain plant toxins. Pregnancy safe cosmetics, look it up. It's a game changer. Good to drink is water. Eliminate sodas of any significance, beer, wine, alcohol, spirits, minimize to be the master. All right, 10 minutes. You guys are awesome. Blighted ovum, tendrous. Read the book, read the fertile feast, and also go to my website, drkiltz.com, and see my fertility, and Amazon. You can download the family building guide. A lot there, but the majority is the baby's way. Why did I write the baby's way? Because bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, no salt, no sugar required, but a little bit from time to time is okay, but it's mostly steak and eggs. That's it. You are the master. You're the mother, the father, the parent. Control what you buy, yourself and your children. The cart should be very small. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, cream, salt. That's it. What more do you need? Nothing. I know we sometimes like the pizza, pasta, bread, cookies, cake, but minimize, eliminate. See, this idea is like, well, wait a minute, I'm a drug addict. Okay, right. All right. But you see, the problem is you've considered every day as a party. Temple life, right? You want to be practicing, go to the library, start reading, start learning something new to do in life. That's what you want to do, right? Good bath, shower, cleanser. I actually don't even use soap, but tallow is a great one, right? See, soaps were made out of fat for thousands of years, but that's all you need. I do a cold water shower. I almost use no soap anymore. Now, no one's been hanging around with me lately. I wonder, I smell fragrantly good. When you eat fatty meat, you feel fantastic, right? Prevent blighted ovums, reduce inflammation. That's critical. But you also might want to do the Immune 3, Immune 4 protocol, IVIG, Humira, Plaquenil, Prograf, Prednisone, Neupogen, Lovenox. Those help, right? I know it's crazy, Ina. These ideas are nuts. You see, all the plants you eat. Have you noticed people smell after garlic, onions, and other spices? My friends, they all seep out the skin. These guys want to put their smell on you, right? And it's deadly, right? You put garlic around your neck in order to ward off the vampires. My friend, we have been lied to by the 5%, the lions. They want to stay as the only lions. But when you eat like a lion, you become the master. The meek shall inherit the earth means you are a lion. Start thinking like a lion, then you be the lion, right? But you've been thinking like a sheep, right? Oh, you owe it to me. They need to feed me. They need to do this. They made this happen to me. Be done with that, my friends. Lions don't complain. They control, and you control too, right? Need Lovenox my first cycle. Facing destiny, not necessarily, but a lot of people with multiple long infertility, I throw Lovenox, prednisone, aspirin, Neupogen, lipids, absolutely. And what's Kiltz's main way? This is it, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. That is amazing. I know it is, these ideas are crazy, but we are lions and lions lead. Sheep are our feed, and sheep eat plants, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, alcohol, a bottle of wine a day, my friends. Don't be fooled. Stop drinking the alcohol. It's deadly for you of any significance or frequency. Done with that, right? We are lions. I am Ina Ford, the lion architect, right? Sabine, thank you to everyone. We can add the Lovenox, beautifully balanced, healing, right? We're balancing everything in our life, but ultimately you are on the razor's edge. And keep walking the razor's edge and just move in life, right? We're listening and learning together, every one of us. Magnesium other than avocados. No. Magnesium, I think I do drink Gerolsteiner, but get some magnesium salts. Throw them in your water a little bit, a magnesium citrate. No, not this. Keep you go in the roast glycinate. But avocados are deadly. My depression, wow, it's gone, right? Wow, man, stronger than every day. I love this vision, this version of us. It's just all positive results. Like, this is crazy, Modesto, all of us. But be the example. And again, if you get an alcoholic drink, you might cling, set it down. That's all you need to do, right? Symptoms in 2-week wait. Yes, it may be, it may not be, Rachel. Christina, again, these ideas are radical. Lions lead, sheep be the feed. You are the lioness and the lion, my friend. Your children are being drugged by eating a plant-based diet. Stop doing that. All these fancy shakes and pasta and cereals and grass and grains are addicting your children in utero. In utero, your children are being addicted to plants. Done with that, moms. Go this way. That's it, right? Let's see, Lealina. We talk to people around the country, Michigan, all day long. We will be glad to help you from Michigan, from California, from Washington, Florida, from Indonesia, Africa, Asia, doesn't matter where in this world, we are here to help you. Simply go online and download Kiltz's Family Building Guide, right? Look at CNY Fertility. Lock and load it, right? Depression is done, right? Listen, suicide, criminality, all these diseases are caused by plant-based diets. You have been led to slaughter by being told to eat fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. It's deadly. Deadly. How long do I need to be in New York for a fresh transfer? About 4 days. Retrieval day, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, but you can go longer. Travel after transfer. Yes, you can do that. Currently, we're $39.95 for an IVF plus monitoring and meds. If you pre-buy it now, we may be going up to $44.95 just after the new year. You can pre-buy an IVF cycle at cnyfertility.com. And then the monitoring currently is about $1,000. We're going to hold that tight. We want to work with your OBGYNs. We want to work with a local ultrasound place to minimize the cost, maximize your outcome. That's really key. That's it, right? Depression is done, right? Basics, the more basic than beef. Orange juice is just deadly. It's forget the acidity of it, right? It's just deadly for us because it's sugar. It's deadly. I know. It's no good. Morning, Luke. How you doing, Luke? I'm flying 684 Tango Hotel. Let's see. I'm going from here to Columbia, South Carolina, and then up to Syracuse. Morning, hope all is well. Absolutely the best. All right. Should we be getting magnesium from a bottle? Listen, if you eat fatty meat and the organ meats and bone broth, you don't need to add any of that stuff, by the way. Orange juice has, it's all deadly. You're right. Hello from Polish carnivore girl in Spain. How you doing, my friend? To all my great friends around the globe, the world, the universe, right? You are the rock star, right? You are the carnivore, right? That's it. 2-day periods affect our egg quality. The period itself doesn't, but listen, architect, make sure she's doing the baby's way. Diets are dead. Sorry, it's the way. The proper human way is Kiltz's way, right? Polish. Let's see. Should we be getting in max? I would love to have a deeper sleep. Is that healthier than alert? I would say the way to get a deeper sleep is stop eating plants, stop watching the news, the radio, reading the books that are scary. You want to control the universe by having faith in God. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Stop arguing about what is. Know that God's got this, and that's all you need to know, right? Dublin, how you doing, Mary Keenan? How you doing? New York, I go to Lenox Hill Radiology, Ultrasound, and BioReference Blood Work. Do they do it at good pricing? They are amazing. Great, Sabine. And put this on the CNY Fertility website for those monitoring around the globe. That's where we want people to find things, right? And simply share the words, share the way. That's it. We want to stay $39.95. We're probably going to go to $44.95 sometime between January and March. So tell people they might want to cash in, get those tokens now to get the very best pricing on IVF around the country. Live stream. Alois, thank you so much. It's 11 o'clock. Kiltz is offline till tomorrow, 5 a.m. See you then for the mighty meetup, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Kiltz KMT, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Talk about everything related to keto, carnivore, health and wellness, fertility if you want, spirituality, positivity, resistance work, right? The motion is motivating. Awesome day, my friends. God bless you. I'll see you in Syracuse tomorrow if you're there. Thanks, Sabine. Take care. Architect. Christmas party, we're going to make your ice cream. Make it, enjoy it. Throw in a little sugar. In my opinion, the holidays are short and brief, a little bit here to there. All the time. Don't do it, my friends. God bless you. Awesome day. Safe travels to everyone. Go slow. Be kind and generous to those that are going through their challenges. it's your job to give the gift of gratitude and love, and it will flow right back at you. Safe travels. Thanks, everyone.